This is a JustTheFab.com exclusive.
And what's your experience been like on the show?
Well, the show's been great for me. I really haven't had a lot of, issues. Things do happen, but, it's a lot of controversy with reality shows, period, now. So I was prepared for it. I knew exactly what was going to happen when getting into it. And I just take it with a grain of salt.
About that. Now, first of all, you have such a powerful voice, an amazing voice, and you sing with a lot of emotion and a lot of pain, and it's so soulful. Would you say that you're happy? Would you say that the music represents how you feel right now?
Some of it does. A lot of the songs that I have done, are older, things like that. But right now, I'm not miserable, but I'm not all the way where I want to be in my career, in my love life, in life in general. So I do sing about it.
And we hear that, and I think that that's what makes people identify with you so well. A lot of times people compare you to K.Michelle, the Mary J, because you have that same pain, that same feeling. How does it feel to be compared to them?
Well, it used to bother me a lot, but because you want to be yourself. And just because artists have gone through pain and sing about their pain, they want to put you in a box, put you in a lane. But it really doesn't bother me anymore because it's just kind of like, those women sold records. So they could compare me to somebody that's whack and they don't, so.
Well, you're considered like one of the underdogs. You've really like fought your way through the music industry. You've been through a lot with different labels, and you're still standing. What has that experience taught you? How has it affected your entire music career?
Well, the funny thing is everything I went through was on one label. So, when some people don't make it until 3-4 labels, you know what I'm saying? So I had this incident at this label, and it affected me. It made me really tough. And it made me, I think, a stronger person. It made my music even better. So I'm not looking at it as a bad thing. It happened. It's time to keep it moving.
Right. And let's touch on that a little bit now. You said that you were abused by your ex-boyfriend, who was the executive over at the label that you were at, Jive, and that he physically abused you, and he countered those allegations and said that he did not. Has that caused any backlash with you?
No, I knew what was going to happen, and I knew what people were going to say, and the same thing that happened at the label, when I tried to tell, and, they later found out because he admitted what happened. I didn't think that he would come out and say.
So he admitted what happened? He admitted that he abused you?
He admitted it to the label.
Who did he admit it to?
To the Peter Edges and people at the label, to his own person, Glenn Delgado, that was working under him. And I got out of my record label. I owed $2 million. Labels don't let you go with that over your head. You're still going to have a tag on you when you go to the next label. I own everything. I got my publishing back and everything because I went through that. I had text messages of everything, all the abuse, everything, and I would forward them over. And what could they say other than, we got to let her go, she's going to sue, we got to get her out of here. So...
Did you ever think about taking legal action against the label or against him for what happened? And why didn't you go to the police when this happened?
It was my fault. I should have went to the police when it happened. I was in love. That was my best friend. And he has his own issues, from the killing of his father and different things that he went through. I wasn't trying to take him down, you know what I'm saying? I was in love. You go through self-esteem issues. Maybe I was wrong. I didn't want to leave him. So after that happened, I did leave. So, it was a lot. And the label, I never thought about, hey, I'm going to sue them, because you don't want to get blackballed in the music industry. And I wasn't saying I might sue until they wouldn't let me go. I wanted to go. It's like, you can have everything. You can have these songs I wrote. Just give me free. I want to be free. So... finally when that happened, I got a great lawyer, and through everything, for them to actually read the kind of things that were being said and done to me, I was able to be let go.
Do you think that Toya should be in fear of the man that she's married to because of what he did to you? What is your advice to her?
She should be more fearful of me, because I don't know. He's not going to do anything to her because of Wayne and her situation. I don't think he would. I mean, but you know, when you never know what somebody's going through behind closed doors. I'm a strong personality, and people didn't know what I, was going through or whatever. So the thing when I say that about her is I've been very respectable of her as a woman. I have no problem with her, but this situation has caused her to say some very ugly things, and for years now she's tweeted and said things and took jabs at me.
Right.
And I've never said anything back, but you can only kick a dog so much to the point where it's going to take up from that. I'm from Memphis. I'm not a punk, and I'm proud of everything that you've accomplished as a woman, but what you won't do, you won't speak on something that you weren't there to see.
Right.
So I just think it's very inappropriate, and I'm sorry, I can be classy, but I will put hands up to walk away from somebody picking on me.
Has she been attacking you via Twitter? Has she had any communications?
And I'm a fatal attraction, and you was never there. You know what I'm saying? You was never there. I've never exposed what I know about you. We had a real relationship. That was the love of my life. And things happen. I don't even think he's a bad person. I think his circumstances and his anger, and he's battling his own demons. You know what I'm saying? I would be angry too. I would have demons if somebody killed my father. You know what I'm saying? So I wish him nothing but the best. I was very hurt that for him to come out and really say like nothing really happened. I was restraining her when I never lifted a finger. You know what I'm saying? Because I was so shocked. So you get hurt when somebody been their friend for forever, but at the same time you have to say he has an image to protect. You have to look at people. A lot of shit they do to you ain't personal. It's for them.
Like with your son, especially him seeing you on the show, has this caused any backlash with him in school?
School isn't in since the show's been on. He's going to a private school this upcoming year, but he doesn't watch the show. He's not allowed to watch it.
And why did you not allow him to watch the show?
Because it's adult issues.
Yeah.
That's not a show for children. And when they talk about the reality shows, they say, "Oh, it's not a good role model." Well, you shouldn't let your child watch it because these are adult situations. They should be watching Sesame Street. Right. So I don't play them games. He knows I'm on a show, and he'll be like, "Mom, your show's coming on, but I can't watch it." No, you don't really need to watch that right now. You can watch it one day, but it ain't the time.
Right. And I respect that. That's a very mature decision that you made not to allow him to watch that because it shields him from the criticism. If you had to say something to Memph, what would you say to him?
I would tell him, thank you for giving me the opportunity to sing. I would tell him, thank you. You showed me a lot of things in dating. You showed me, a lot of stuff I needed to learn. And thank you for giving me a song to sing.
Wow.
What up, y'all? It's your girl K.Michelle from VH1's Love and Hip Hop, and I'm here with my girl on justthefab.com. Check it out for the latest and all, stuff about me and, all them other celebrities and all of that. But make sure you check it out.
This is a justthefab.com exclusive.